Hello there, my Capricorn Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your soulmate reading for January 2020. Though timeless, whenever you watch it is when you're supposed to see it, I'm guessing. I am your reader, Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short. They're my initials, obviously. President of Joining the Circle Productions, professional witch, professional intuitive, and honored to be reading for the earth signs. I am a Virgo. If you are new to the channel, I'm a Virgo with Pisces moon, Leo rising, and a lot of fun. I've been doing this since I'm 12. I'm 51 years old, so buckle up. We're gonna get some work done for you in the moment here. Before I do dive in, if you are new to the channel, please do like and subscribe. I'm making my way to 1,000 subscribers, where you know things change at 1,000 subscribers. Among them, super live chat, which I'm looking forward to do, and as an incentive to my subscribers, I will do a little ditty called Drunk Tarot once a month for the first couple of months or so. We'll see how it goes. And there is a video that I made last year in the description box clarifying Drunk Tarot. Go check it out. It's my favorite video of 2019. And you'll see what it's about. Cool, cool. So like and subscribe anyway, but watch the vid. It's a fun one. Makes me giggle. Let's get down to a little business about this reading, though. For starters, this is a general read, right? Be kind, rewind. Not everything's going to fit everybody all the time. And if you get triggered by something, chances are that is the divine letting you know something, right? I am just the messenger. So by all means, if something does not resonate for you, which is on YouTube, what are the chances, right, in a reading? Just notice what rises within you as you watch. And if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. And how I know it's not my reading is it's like, meh, like even if it makes sense up here, if there's no animation, no energy moving, that's intuition for you. But you know, people over mystify intuition to an extent as well. It's what are you feeling in your body? Earth signs. So check your other signs. That's exactly why I do Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, so that people can get like percentages of information. And that's why I try and keep them fun and interesting, because, you know, soulmate contracts in particular. Which, the next piece, this is a soulmate reading. A soulmate is a form of soul contract, not the only form of soul contract, the foundation of which is helping each other heal. Any two people, I mean, you have soul groups, that's soul families, it's sort of the same concept. But the soulmate relationships we're looking at here are the happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, romantic, intimate, sexual ones, but those are not the only ones you have. So not only do you have more than one soulmate, they can be in any relationship form. We're looking particularly at the romantic, intimate, sexual, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise contracts that we've been working on for, you know, centuries and lifetimes to kind of nail this one, so to speak. Bad choice of words, but hey, I'm fun. So with this, we are going to be delineating the contract between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, just two ways of looking at party number one, party number two in any contractual agreement, except we're doing it through divination, clairvoyant, empathy, all of that. So it has nothing to do with bodily gender, Y chromosome, or otherwise. It's just an energetic dynamic, and if the world could understand saying divine yin and divine yang is the same thing, I'd use that, but this is YouTube, so I'm saying divine feminine, divine masculine. Cool, cool. What else? Oh yeah, please remember to breathe. It's the most important part of anything you do, but particularly when getting a reading, like face-to-face or, you know, watching one or whatever, or doing your own. The divine is always present in the here and now, and the breath. Find that still point, that's the divine. You just like touch in, and then you're in a much clearer place to receive. So I'm doing that, you're doing that, we're gonna breathe anyway. The more aware of it we are, the more we slow down, but the more energy can flow through, and the more I'll be able to bring through, and the more you'll be able to integrate. Cool, cool. Join with me then. We're going to start with the Caroline Myss archetype deck, getting a card for the divine feminine, a card for the divine masculine, and then we're going deep. Take a nice deep breath. Still point. My collective pantheons of angels, goddesses, gods, masters, and the higher selves of all involved. Please, one Caroline Myss archetype card All the cards I read are in the description box below at the bottom. My pantheons, please. One card for the divine feminine, one card for the divine masculine. In this Capricorn collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, soulmate contract, romantic, intimate, sexual, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, satisfying, sexual soulmate contract for January 2020 or timeless. The divine feminine, please. And while we are here, the divine masculine. That felt good. That felt very, very good. Let's have a look at our happy couple. But before we do, keep in mind, all archetypes are neutral, a balance of shadow and light, light and dark, positive, negative. I prefer lead and gold, but on these cards, they're written shadow and light attributes. So remember, it balances each other out, but these are soul powers, right? These are the very issues that the soulmate contract, you're helping each other heal. Right? So whether you've met or not, know that the healing is already underway January 2020 because they're pre-incarnational contracts. Okay? Well. I think you're in luck. Just the vibe on this alone, but the words you like, my Capricorns. You've got a divine feminine angel archetype, familiar, with divine masculine servant archetype. Those two can do very, very well together because you've got the divine family and you've got the healing family of archetypes represented. Very soulmate-y, I'm going to say. Not that any two archetypes can't have a soulmate contract. I mean, we all have more than one archetype within us anyway. But this feels really, really good intuitively in my body. So I'm going to read both of them. We're going to start with the shadow for both, you know. Look at the lead, what's going on, what needs to be healed, so that you know where you're headed into the light. Cool. Take a nice deep breath. So for this divine feminine angel archetype, the shadow attribute, acting innocent or angelic to mislead others. So, you know, any shadow activity is about lying, deception, something you don't want anybody to know about, right? That's why you put it back in the shadow, right? Falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. Right? It's like, what is a demon but a fallen angel? I've been saying that to people, it seems like all month long, about angels and demons and all of that. That it's merely a process of alchemy, but the fall of the angel into the demon is gold to lead. The return journey is lead to gold. So we kind of get that. It's sort of, and everybody, not everybody may have the angelic archetype lifelong, reason, season, or lifetime. But when I read the light, you'll get it. But it's definitely, like, the word angel itself means messenger, right? So like divine messenger or messenger of light. The light attribute, helping those in need with no expectation of return, right? It's like an angel archetype will appear out of nowhere, do what they got to do, and fucking disappear, right? In human form, you know, human angel. So we're not talking about, you know, Michael Landon realness going on here. Wow, I can't believe I flashed back that far. Thanks, guys. They're fun. But for the divine feminine there, a very, very powerful, let's not kid ourselves, angels are warriors as much as anything else, right? That intensity, right? That largesse. So match that with the servant archetype. This feels very, very interesting. The shadow for the divine masculine here, using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life, which if you have it that way, we've all been there, right? Money comes, money goes, if that's your situation. But when it becomes an excuse in the shadow, when you know that, and that takes some introspection to really go, you know what, really, if I had to, I could pick up my bed and walk, but I won't because I don't want to make the changes necessary, right? So think indentured servitude, like staying in a job that you hate, that I hear Carolyn Mace in my head saying misery is a form of intuition, right? It's like if you're miserable, your soul has already moved on. It's like catch up with it, right? But the easier said than done. That's the hero's journey for you. So the light attribute, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. So that's what I mean. Like, so whatever the shadow is, these two, like I could see these two as friends, right? Like co-workers, quote unquote, in some sort of mission together, but that it's romantic, intimate, sexual. That sounds lovely, my Capricorns. So what we're going to do is take two different decks, Daughters of the Moon for the Divine Feminine and the Mythic Tarot for the Divine Masculine. We're just going to do simple timeline, past, present, future for each, just to kind of give you a little sense of where and when, perhaps, in terms of where they are in the contract. Cool, cool. Take a nice deep breath. You may notice I exhale first, because the deeper the exhale, the deeper the inhale. My goddesses, Persephone in particular, who sits solo in the throne of Capricorn for me, please, my goddesses. 3 cards, past, present, future, for this divine feminine angel archetype, please. Where has she been, this divine feminine angel, in this Capricorn collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sign, satisfying, sexual, intimate, romantic, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, soulmate contract, January 2020. Where has she been? There is our past. Where is she now? There she is now. Oh, it was interesting. Butterfly and cut. Where is she headed? Understanding this card is mutable. The future is always mutable. You can always change it. It's sort of like GPS, unless it's really fucking scripted in the divine plan, and then it doesn't matter how you go there. Let's do the same for the divine masculine while we're here. The voice of the gods. We do the goddess for the divine feminine, the gods for the divine masculine, mythic tarot. Breathe. My gods, please. 3 cards, past, present, future, for this divine masculine servant in this Capricorn collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sign. Satisfying, sexual, intimate, romantic, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, soulmate contract for January 2020. Please, the servant archetype, divine masculine with a divine feminine angel. Yeah, please, where has he been in this contract? There's the card of the past. Where is he now in this contract? There's the card of the present. Where is he headed? Card of the future. Those practically shot into my hands. We're going to start with the divine feminine and work across. Where has she been? Burnout, 8 of Flames. Now, burnout we know immediately means overcommitment. Saying yes to things when the gut says no, particularly paying attention to the solar plexus. If it goes, nah, it's telling you I don't have the stamina, I don't have the energy to pull it off. It really is your gas gauge. But also, let's keep in mind the traditional tarot, what we call the traditional tarot, the Rider-Waite tarot, it's the 8 of Wands, right? It's just like that zoom, like are they taking off or landing, right? That fast movement. People say, oh, communication's coming. So if you think of burnout as the wildfire, and I know you can't really see the cards, but really the only part that's flaming here is in the foreground, that the flame has already traveled very far, very fast. So there is some fast motion here too, but also transformation. It is the element of fire that might have a little bit of that burnout, a little bit of that exhaustion after a lot of forward motion or a lot of transformation. Where is she now? She goes from the 8 to the 6, and I'm glad to see it. The card of play, Bastet, the Egyptian cat goddess of the sun, playful, creative, fun. Meow, right? Playful. So that's great. So that angelic archetype there, like, can't you see it? Just like saying, okay, I'm gonna help, asking nothing in return, right? That's written in the card. Helping those in need with no expectation of return can lead to a bit of burnout, though can feel like you're flying, right? Angels have wings because they have that freedom, that right, that helping people, that high vibe, but then brings her in the present moment to this playful, and I'm getting the word free place, right? It's like lightening up a bit. Where is she headed? Now, we've got a court card here, Gemini, the Maiden of Blades. So, yes, could certainly indicate a Gemini person. I'm always like that with these, saying then the other person's a Gemini. Maybe, maybe not. With the decks that I use, prints the word right on the card, Gemini. So there's no poking around with the other air signs there. It is the Gemini card. Hina, the Maiden of Blades, like flying over the rainbow there, gathering information transformation. So this can be about self-expression, third house, if it's not about a specific Gemini, sun, moon, rising, whatever. But that thing of self-expression, like from this place of playfulness, this expansion of air, mutability of air, communication, connection, communion, conversation, right? It has a very nice feel to it, very sparkly, very bubbly. And like an angel, remember they are messengers, right? Angel means messenger of light or a shining messenger. Oh, I didn't even realize, duh, she's got wings. It's a little on the nose for me symbolically, but there you have it. I did not design the cards. And they're beautiful. No critique. No tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. Pretty, pretty. Let's look at him, shall we? This servant archetype. Let's see what he's about. Where he been? Queen of Wands, the Leo card. So again, with the Zodiac card here, maybe this is someone in their past. Maybe this is this angel person, but not so sure. If that's playing out, that's playing out. But this is about fifth house energy. Recent past, that this servant really being more in that creative, that good fortune, that playful, right? And we've got that leonine, feline connection there. But also keep in mind that Leo energy, because it's the sun, everything else revolves around the sun, right? So there's always that thing of leadership, a fixed fire, right? It's like it stays where it is and everything else goes around it. So perhaps the servitude there has been one around somebody that way, where it's here, I'm going to do this. You getting it? You getting it? In some way, shape, or form, even if this Queen of Wands is just where they have been in this contract in terms of their life, right? In terms of some kind of service that is creative, right? I mean, Leo, creativity and good fortune, fifth house stuff, usually very pleasurable in that way, at least in its light aspect. But let's see where that takes. Maybe this will clarify. Five of Pentacles. Now, in this case, Five of Pentacles, someone is walking away from something, but it's not like the Eight of Cups, that real walking away, which in this deck, the Mythic Tarot's descent into the underworld. It's a little different vibe. This is as we think of, you know, the Five of Pentacles, the Rider-Waite deck, the two people outside the temple, the church, what have you, the stained glass windows. But definitely a sense of dissatisfaction, of physical change. When you're looking at fives in any tarot deck, fives are numbers of change. So in the other deck, it's very earthquakey, right? It's very much a fast physical change. But with the servant archetype, something has been shaken up here. Perhaps their means of service in here, and they have perhaps are missing out a little bit or needing to walk away. Again, it's definitely different than the emotional card of the Eight of Cups. I can feel the difference. This is sort of like, oh shit, things changed. I don't know what to do now. I have to move on, right? Like I have to shift. And I don't think that's necessarily from this contract. Oh, but I get it. If she's at the Six of Flames and he's at the Five of Pentacles, there could be just sort of like this shock, right? Something has occurred here where he can't play right now. May be able to serve, but he can't play. The name of the card is play. Where's he headed? Let's see where this goes. The Judgment card. Now, looking across the spread here, this is our only major arcana card. It's where he is headed. And this is Hermes, a psychopomp, guide of the souls. He is literally inside the underworld. And if I were to show you the card of the High Priestess, he's standing in the same place she is, and that's Persephone. And Persephone, Capricorn, goddess of the underworld for me, as well as goddess of spring and the summer lady. This is about revival. This is about resurrection. This is about renewal. This is about revelation, right? Something being revealed, something that was hidden, something that appeared dead, has been in the process of transforming, but now is, oh, how interesting, very much like the butterfly leaving the cocoon, right? That revelation. This is gonna work out. There is a final judgment being made here, whether this is about the entire relationship itself. We'll have a look. I want to see what our oracular systems say about this, because we've got really 1, 2, 3, 4 more other decks to play with here. But because it's the Judgment card and it's at the end here, it doesn't necessarily mean that there is a yes or no decision about this relationship. That would be more of the Lovers, but that something is revealed here, I'm getting. And I want to see what the other cards have to say. Cool, cool. Nice deep breath as we go to, we're going to ask the angels through the Healing with the Angels Oracle, Doreen Virtue. Breathe with me, my caps. This just got real, I think, is what I'm feeling here in my solar plexus. It's like, now remember, this is like GPS. You could steer away, but major arcana cards usually indicate the work of the gods, right? It's the spirit card. It's not fire, it's not earth, it's not air, it's not water, it's spirit. So we're going to ask spirit. We're going to ask the angels. What each of these, just 2 cards, 1 for each, what angelic power, healing with the angels, what healing angels are they bringing to the contract in January? Whether they know each other or not, whether they've met and are communing or not. Nice deep breath. My angels, please, 2 cards, 1 for the Divine Feminine, 1 for the Divine Masculine. In this Capricorn collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, satisfying, sexual, intimate, romantic, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, soulmate contract for January 2020. Please, 1 for the Divine Feminine, angel archetype, course face down. 1 for the Divine Masculine, servant archetype, please, my angel. There we go. Let's see what they're bringing to the table. Manifestation and celebration. See what I mean? I really was feeling like with that card of Judgment, with that card of celebration there, that this, it feels really intense and dramatic, but that there's a celebration. We'll get to him, ladies first. So really, in terms of coming from this place, the Divine Feminine as the angel archetype is really manifesting, like she's bringing the angel of manifestation with her, about really bringing things into what? Physical form, Capricorn Earth, right? So feeling that thing of something, when we think of what we manifest, people don't realize we manifested this present moment, we're just completely unaware of it. Oh, I just manifested that breath. Ooh, I manifested that thought that went by. It's not my thought. It just manifested in my experience, right? But this doesn't have that sort of vague energy to it because we're always manifesting. This is more about a deliberate experience, about a means of creativity, something that had to go through the stages of development to be born. And I think that's also pointing towards this Judgment card with the Divine Masculine, that he's involved in this. In other words, this angel knows how to get stuff done and how to make it happen in the physical world, which is a very Capricorn trait, but it's also slow and steady wins the race. Most manifestation. Yes, instant manifestations are great until you see that they were in the making for thousands of years, right? We see so teeny tiny itty bitty part of what goes on. Even the most brilliant intuitives, seers and all of that, really, if you saw the whole divine plan all at once, not only would your 2 physical eyes cross, your 3rd eye would roll in your head. It's too much for one brain. So we go here to the Divine Masculine, the servant with celebration. I feel like whatever this 5 of Pentacles is for this Divine Masculine servant, it's the best thing that could happen, because bringing this card of celebration, celebrations are at rites of passage, if you think about it, right? Yes, we can celebrate a Friday night, yay, we made it through the week, but it's very different than an anniversary or a birthday or something where you have achieved something. It's sort of like sushi. I love eating sushi. And yes, where I live, there's sushi restaurants everywhere, but I save it as a celebratory food. It's something that I want to mark an occasion, or if it was a particularly good week where I want to kick back some sushi, some sake, and someone to drive me home, right? So it's sort of like that. Whatever this 5 of Pentacles is, remember, 5s are numbers of change. Doesn't always mean a bad thing. It just means, well, good and bad, right? You look back, right? What was bad at one point, you look back, you see is good, and sometimes vice versa. And then another decade goes by, and you see that everything happens for us to make us better on a soul level, on the journey of the soul. So this is very exciting with this card of celebration. Let's continue with the Chuck Spezzano Love Pack, the Voices of the Ascended Masters. We're going to double dip on the Masters with the last deck as well. This has 4 suits: the Problem suit, the Healing suit, the Grace suit, and the Luck suit. So we're going to see what each one of them, 1 card each, is bringing to the party, as it were, particularly that Divine Feminine with that Bastet card staring at me. 6 of Flames, play. Breathe, my caps. Still point. Here we go. Oh, my Ascended Masters of Soulmate contracts, please. 2 cards, 1 for the Divine Feminine Angel archetype, 1 for the Divine Masculine Servant archetype, please. In this Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Satisfying, sexual, intimate, romantic, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, soulmate contract for January 2020. Though timeless, please, for the Divine Feminine, 1 for her. What's she bringing to the table? And the Divine Masculine, what's he bringing? To either heal or be healed, right? It really is that. Because if it's a problem card, which is half of the deck, that's showing what needs to be healed, but the contract, the relationship is all about healing it. The other 3 suits, the other half of the deck, is bring to what will help heal, right? To heal or be healed. Oh. Take a nice deep breath. You're going to like this. Or maybe not. The suit is the Luck card. The Divine Feminine got the True Love card. Makes sense for an angel, right? What is true love but the embodiment of divine love? It is agape focused in Eros. There you go. I just defined true love. Somebody write that shit down. That was good. Where's my editor? Somebody text Jill. It's agape in Eros. There you go. It's the taking of the divine love into form, expressing it in a one-on-one thing. At least that's what we think of true love. I'm writing a book on it. Just communicated with my editor Jill today about where we're going with the book, because all this YouTube stuff is really the focus of my career right now. We've got the book in edits. We just need to update some of the info. Shit. I know a lot about the subject. That's why I do the Path of True Love readings. So I could say, well, I'm looking at manifestation and true love. Rock on, my Capricorn, Divine Feminine, if you're the one who's watching this. But now what he's got is just as cool in a way. Also the suit of Luck, adventure. Whatever this 5 of Pentacles is, whatever is going to be the judgment here, this is an adventure of a lifetime. So she's bringing true love. He's bringing adventure. This feels really good. And what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling, is that this has been a long time coming for you two. Even if you've just met individually, or that you guys have done this in other lives, because that's a true love relationship for you. What, you think you have a true love relationship first time you've ever met in an incarnation? No, I don't think so. Probably everything else to each other, but if you're going to nail that. So this isn't just a soulmate relationship, this is a true love soulmate relationship, or at least she brings that divine power, the angel archetype. The angel archetype is a divine family archetype to the party. Wow. We simply must, we're going to anyway, use the Whispers of Love Oracle, such a delicious deck, to be the voices of the higher selves of all involved. Please breathe. We'll get 1 for each. Still point. Higher selves of all involved. Please, 2 cards, 1 each for the Divine Feminine Angel archetype and the Divine Masculine Servant archetype. It's like, this couldn't happen to nicer people. In this Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, satisfying, sexual, intimate, romantic, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, apparently true love probability, soulmate contract here. Please, 1 for the Divine Feminine Angel, 1 for the Divine Masculine Servant. Longer to say it than to get the cards. I'm having a Katya moment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, true love and true love. Oh my god. I'm having a Zamolodchikova fit. Oh my god. That is so fucking rare when you see that in tarot and you saw me, my eyes was closed. God, what a freak out. Play angel, play on, play on, play on. This is why I love this work. I'm so glad no one else is in the house. Even the cats are probably hiding under the bed. Whew, breathe. Okay, and for the divine masculine, like, how do you follow that? With love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. Oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't read the other words on this. I just saw true love and fucking spazzed out on you. True love, this love is a once in a lifetime love, and literally the 2 true love cards. I had a feeling, but I wasn't going to say it because who says things like that? Wouldn't it be weird if it was the true love card? Because there's a true love card in this deck, and that's the one I fucking pulled because it would look set up if I had set up. That wasn't no setup, holy shit. So true love and love makes a difference, divine masculine. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. So that's the thing. Breathe. Holy crap. That was like lightning shot through my body. If where he is right now, and again, I'm talking it's divine masculine, not about being a male, is in this place of a physical change. That can be very, very challenging, but like we said, perspective, that perhaps what is revealed from that, a final decision is made, a judgment is made, and that love makes the difference, can transform all of this stuff, because it will be an adventure of celebration and a celebration of adventure. It's pretty fucking hot. We have 1 card left, though. And let's get to it, shall we? If we can handle it, I know. With the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. Here we go. This deck, on one side of each card, is the name of the mantra, which is good, because then I can look it up in the little booklet, which I'm going to do, and I have been doing, because there's such a little, just teeny tiny paragraph in there, but it gives so much clarity. I love these cards so much. The other side of the card, however, is the mantra itself. We're only getting 1 of these. We're right in the center of the read, so it doesn't matter who works the mantra. The angel or the servant, or both, if they are both aware of the reading, that it will help heal the contract, right? Well, we're going to help each other heal. That's what it's for, and that's why it's last. So it'll also help key you into all of this other stuff on a more subconscious level, right? So please, a nice deep breath, working with the Ascended Masters, Matt Kahn and the Ascended Masters. Here we go. My masters, please. 1 card. In clarity, a healing mantra. What is the mantra that would best serve, that would be truly helpful for this Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, soulmate, satisfying, sexual, intimate, romantic, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise soulmate contract for January 2020. Please, a healing mantra for them, something for the well-being of all, that we may all experience that on some level. Here we go. Hearing inner guidance. Oh my God, I think the previous reading I just did, I think Sagittarius had this one as well. My intuition flows whenever I am still. The name of the mantra, hearing inner guidance. Hearing inner guidance. The mantra, my intuition flows whenever I am still. Now, what I find the paradox there is that the vibe from this, particularly the Divine Feminine, she's got that, and we'll do it in the overview, you'll see it. There's a lot going on here. So to really have the mantra to do with stillness, I think, is very telling here about who these people are, or perhaps where they are in their relationship with all this going on. Because true love ain't no joke. It breaks all curses. It conquers all. But it is certainly not an overnight process either. And I just opened right to the page here. Inner guidance. Breathe, my caps. My intuition flows whenever I am still. When you hear inner guidance, you receive an affirming and defining moment of inspiration. It can be a new direction, a new way of seeing old patterns, or an enchanted idea that is delivered in your own voice out of the silence. When inner guidance is heard, you are ready to either hunker down into the healing benefits of your current circumstances or move forward into a brand new chapter. In either case, this is an opportunity to further align with your soul by embracing your needs. This mantra is ideal for resolving restlessness, becoming a better listener, and being more open-minded. In terms of a soulmate contract, that's really saying that the intuitive part of this, one would say leaning more towards the divine feminine, that's where all the true love stuff is, but for the divine masculine as well, that to know that regardless of whatever chaos is going on in the mind and in the world and in the outside, still point. Remember, Capricorn is cardinal earth, creative earth, like the mountain. Think of what grows in the mountain, what grows through the mountain, what grows on the mountain, what lives on the mountain. It's like an echo, it's like an ecosphere unto itself. It's an ecosystem unto itself, inner and outer. So kind of feel that this may take time, right? Slow and steady wins the race, particularly because we've got an angel and a servant, and let's just do this in the overview, it's easier. Ready? Magic clap! We've got the divine feminine angel archetype, the shadow attribute, acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance, which is demonic if we're going to really look at the shadow side of the angel. The light attribute of the angel, however, helping those in need with no expectation of return. Now, knowing what we know is coming down the line here, we see the past, present, and future with that true love card under it all twice, right? 2 true love cards there. That whatever the overcommitment was in that 8 of flames in the past, right? That burnout, whether it was just rapid transformation or overcommitment or a combination of both, there has been a transformation of this angel's world. But leading into the present moment of the 6 of flames, Bastet, the Egyptian cat goddess, play, right? Playing with it, a balance of fire, a 6, a harmony of fire and desire, will and choice, leading to the Maiden of Blades, the Gemini card, Hina, right? That Gemini energy, mutable air, that communication, that self-expression, and let's face it, a fun sign, really moving from that Bastet of the 6 of flames into a more mutable air, matching or blending with that fire. What does she bring in? The angel with her is the angel of the healing angel of manifestation, of really manifesting things that might have been in play for a very, very, very long time. And keep in mind, that is Capricorn. Slow and steady wins the race. Saturnian. Saturn is Kronos, the Greek god Kronos, the Titan, the father of the Olympians, but Kronos also means time. So there's a lot of time put into this. And what's from the masters? They're saying true love, and what's from the higher self on top of that is true love. This love is a once-in-a-lifetime love. Extremely potent, extremely powerful, but does make sense with a divine family archetype like the angel. For the divine masculine here, we've got the servant archetype, right? A healing family of archetype, though in the shadow, using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. The light attribute, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Now, again, coming from this Queen of Wands in the recent past, perhaps was very lucky, very creative, was in their servant place in a way that they were able to serve and with their creativity in place, but then hit this 5 of Pentacles change of some kind, perhaps how he meets the divine feminine angel archetype, just saying, but definitely a physical change there that can look really, really bad, but in hindsight, particularly looking at what's ahead in the card of judgment there, where something is revealed and a final judgment is made. And keeping in mind, we've got true love on the table twice here, and the angel he's bringing in is one of celebration. I think we're going towards something that feels like, even though a rough patch might have been had, keep in mind, Five of Pentacles, it's minor arcana, right? Maybe it's the Tower card of the minor arcana, but it's still a minor arcana, something you grow through, but not completely devastating, just kind of, you know, a bump in the road. Here with Celebration, something really good comes out of it, and with a sense of adventure, right? That he's got that luck. They both have that luck. They've got true love and adventure. Oh my goodness gracious, which I was a Capricorn. And with the whisper of love from his higher self, love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance, particularly that security and self-worth if it was challenged by that Five of Pentacles. Looking at their mantra, the name of the mantra, hearing inner guidance. It seems like that's really key for both of them. So the mantra, my intuition flows whenever I am still. My intuition flows whenever I am still. My intuition flows whenever I am still. Breathe. Well, there you have it, my Capricorns. That's some reading. I think, I'm not going to say it's the best that I've done in this series, but come on, True Love twice, that's pretty stellar. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Capricorn Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed in their soulmate contracts for January 2020, that they may experience true love, that they may grow, because love makes a difference, and celebrate and adventure, and that they may be the best that they can be in this contract, helping each other heal and fulfilling their roles in the divine plan for the well-being of all. And so it is. Oh, thank you so much for watching, my Caps. Please do like and subscribe. Help me make my goals, because it looks like whoever this is, however this plays itself out, long time coming. Congratulations. Keep moving forward and listen, hearing inner guidance. Keep your mind on that mantra, and that mantra on your mind. My intuition flows whenever I am still. And I am still Mark Angelo Lyons, thanking you so much for watching. But for now, segue-ish, hail, farewell, and blessed be.